just to deny the amount of snowball potential that the opponent's assassin could have gotten for themselves. As such, having a Ruby in the gold lane just play on survivability and go over to the later stages of the game to allow Sekai's just go absolute ham.
Okay, Smart Omega, they actually go for the Vexana here, where they want to try and take advantage of the ult there.
Oh, maybe we'll be able to see that in the later parts of the challenge finals. You guys gotta have to stay tuned to the entirety of SPS Season 5 to watch that. In the meantime, here we have immediately, we do have got the penalty zone. It's just gonna be dropped right out, followed by the Zaman Force. This one, Omega wants to really create this zone, but it doesn't seem like Chakdu will be able to stay in to survive, as Sekai joins in the fray almost immediately, completely abandoning the turtle, taking themselves 2 kills in the bag.
They will also build a bit of damage themselves, but you are not. Oh wow, okay.
Oh wow, down in the bottom lane, completely out of match. We do have Sekai to join into the fray and manages to bring down Jom and Endori
on heroes like the Rogers. So Red Giants doing this is very interesting.
Oh, in the meantime, I do pretty much expect the YOODO Rangers will want to set up a comeback, or rather a fight, down onto Ryota. Bringing him down almost immediately, but the Dominator's Descent was also used. What exactly do Smart Omega gonna have to do since they don't have anyone to easily kill? We'll talk about that in a short little bit, as we do have Smart Omega just gonna be jumping all the way down onto YOODO Red Giants, but it's not that easy, because we've got Cram going in with the penalty, so they did manage to catch on the 3, but the Minoan's Fury from the side of Chapnu just gonna send everyone flying up. But speaking of flying up, Sekai over at the back is just going to be executing one person. He will definitely want to get a kill on a Yuke here. He manages to with a triple kill to his name, but unfortunately Endoryu comes in, swoop in for the kill, and ends his streak.
Ooh, this is not quite over just yet.
Stormy is gonna be the next one down to the hands of Endoryu, and Ryota even continues on onto Yumes, effectively bringing down 5 people in just one single team fight. One turtle, and we've got the gold completely neck and neck. That's definitely tough. In the meantime, what is the read coming from Cram? Yumes joins in as well. They are just gonna be getting everything down on the Jom. They used everything that they can. Chapnu was hoping that he will be able to stop all of them before Jom went down, but unfortunately, a tad bit too slow.
Yeah, he's able to split push, he's able to join fights, take objectives easily, jump in, jump out, and it's like,
oh, there we go, down onto the purple buff. It does seem like Yumes really want to ensure that Endoryu don't take the purple buff for himself, but unfortunately, Sekai is the one that is going to be on the receiving end instead. Not only they didn't manage to stop Sekai from getting the purple buff, they killed him down, with Cram joining into the coffin as well. The amount of damage from the side of Smart Omega when it comes down to pokes, you can pretty much tell that Cram is having a tad bit of issue. In the meantime, Yumes to Tyrant's Revenge, Tyrant's Rage, letting down the Jom, completely locking him down and brings him down first. Ryota gonna be the next one onto the chopping block when it comes down to the penalty zone. Locking 2% down is a 1-for-2 trade.
Are going to be jumping at them a lot of the time.
Alright, and as for now, middle lane, Stormy doesn't seem like he's having a very good time, as we do have the final slash that did manage to pull Stormy right out of the brush and take him down almost immediately. YOODO Red Giants understands that this is not exactly the fight that they will want to take, but Cram returns it with the penalty zone. Sekai jumps over to the back lines. He will want to tag him down to the Chapnu and brings him down almost immediately because of the ticking time bomb off of the side of Cram. The fight continues and ensues. Cram is still going to be in the fight against Ryota with a quick little flicker. He hopes to be able to enlarge the gap a little bit more. He drags 2% down with him, while Sekai is just going to be back in his own jungle dealing with the purple buff, at least allowing him to still be quite a unit for this upcoming Lost fight.
We're just seeing absolute chaos here. Sky is even sidestepping the final slash.
He did manage to bait out the Zaman Force though, and the final slash did not really work out. Fine for them to be able to do remotely anything. With the lottery rating crashing down and pillaging whatever that they own, Sekai is down in the bottom lane. He pops to the Tempest of Blade just so that he will be able to iframe out from that final hit from the turret. Whenever they are posturing up for something, you can pretty much expect that the Sekai is encroaching. But for now, Zaman Force as well as the Minoan's Fury, a lot of people just gonna be flying up right into the sky. Chapnu continues on with the extended long crowd control, but the main thing is Endoryu spinning while he's winning. But Sekai, on the other hand, he's doing the God's work, getting himself the Maniac, as we all bore witness. YOODO Red Giants getting themselves a 4-man kill for the Maniac on Sekai. Full team wipe and a core destruction.
Hero for Zeus in the counter.
Yeah, you're right. Now they mention it as well. That's an awkward situation. Mortis maybe?
Especially since crowd control is definitely Frederick is one of the main problems also, right?
I do actually agree that Roger Jungle may be an option. Right?
Yeah, Roger Jungle
And then
maybe.
Ruby gold lane again.
Okay, you're right. It
wait,
is going to be a
Harith?
Roger Jungle.
Harith has been leaked all the way through again.
that Cram just immediately flickered out to make sure he wouldn't get thrown into the rest of Omega shows how scary it can be.
Chaknu and Yums, both of which are not at level 4 just yet. And now Chaknu is already at level 4. Yums is still not there yet. Julian manages to take down the turtle while Stormy draws first blood onto this Julian.
Continue roaming around the map for now.
Cram walking right over to the middle lane. He's taking quite a lot of damage while the Zaman Force is just going to be popping. So Yums have managed to successfully bring the Juicin down almost immediately before Juicin even managed to pop anything when it comes down to the Crimson Beacon for them to really get something. Since there's a lot of things that Smart Omega really have to really have to keep in mind of. Yums, nice flicker along with the Jacundo in order to be able to pick up onto Endoryu. But YOODO Giants doesn't seem like they're stopping anytime soon just yet. They're still posturing themselves until they realize, okay, let's take a chill pill.
Immediately see the Red Giants controlling this early game again.
Like as though nothing happened.
Oh.
In the meantime, down in the bottom lane, Yums has suffered so much damage. But because of Chaknu's barrier, has managed to make sure that he blocks out Yums' escape. That is a Roamer for a Roamer trade. Tier 1 stays alive as much as possible. So fights in here is unfortunately something that they will have no choice but to admit themselves into. Jom did unleash himself into a blazing duet all the way at the back lines, but he's still gonna be safe and sound. Sekai's HP all the way down to the sliver. He still wants to be around, but unfortunately Endoryu will take the turtle down first. But the main thing is how much headcount is left on the side of Smart Omega. Ryota and Endoryu is the two members that's been taken down, allowing YOODO Giants to actually extend the fight a little bit longer, allowing Stormy to actually snipe Jom right out.
He's gonna get another one too.
Oh, and another one, you're right. Chaknu is next on the chopping block.
To do so, there's been a lot more restrictions put on it.
And surprisingly, Smart Omega, they are the one that is going to be executing onto the Lord. Is this really gonna go to Endoryu just so easily? Completely unchallenged, or maybe not, as YOODO Giants is just coming in from a two-pronged attack, all the way down from the middle lane. They cut in onto Ryota, as well as Endoryu, bringing him down almost immediately, while Innocent pops up with the Zaman Force in order to be able to catch up onto Chaknu. With the Zaman Force intact, he can also be able to bring down the T2 in the middle.
I do like how cheeky that was from Smart Omega. Like, they just tried to rush down the Lord before Red Giants noticed, but well...
That's not gonna work. As you can see, YOODO Giants now came in, knocking on the front doors in the middle lane. The Lord comes in to defend Smart Omega and fight for their cause. But unfortunately, the middle lane inhibitors has already been taken down.
Damage is not going to be enough.
YOODO Giants' game plan at this point in time really feels like they are just kind of baiting and switching. They are pretty much going to be putting Cram all the way in the front line to bait something out. But in the meantime, Ryota all the way in the heart of the enemy is just going to be locking down onto Stormy. But Stormy says no, he's back in for more fights. While Innocent off of the sidelines brings Ryota down as well.
Easily. It's the question of whether or not Omega even survives this.
And now Innocent with the Zaman Force right on top of the inhibitor turret at the top lane. They have managed to successfully bring that one down, as well as Jom. The fight is definitely going to go towards the side of YOODO Giants as the Lord fights for their cause, pillages everything that Smart Omega owns and loves. As Ukir, he's going to be hiding behind. He would really wish the Lantern will be able to do a lot, but no, wasn't able to do much at all as their core gets destructed.